Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. Four Caps Killer. All right, so let's talk about Left Alive, PlayStation 4 Pro game, which is also available on the PC as well. Yes, this game, it's not what I was hoping to be. It's missing a lot of different things. Uh, the game has been mispresented, and the mechanics of the game are really not that great. There's a lot of different issues in this game that stops it from being enjoyable. But what I'm going to do in this video, I'm not going to bash this game so much. I already have done that on my live stream. What I'm going to try to do here is to give you some tips on how to play this game and how you should play this game. I have figured this out, and I think I know how to play this game now to enjoy it. So first thing first, you cannot use melee. You cannot approach the enemy, get to the enemy like this and approach them and then just attack them. You know, that's not gonna work. That might work for a little bit if you're in a close quarter combat, but the approach of this game, it's like a chess, like playing chess. Is strategical. What you need to do is collect as many items as possible. One of the tips I'm going to give you here is in this game, you need to collect as many items as possible. When you collect the items, you need to go ahead and you need to craft them. When you collect the vodka, the bottles, these bottles can be used as a Molotov. They can be used as a Molotov cocktail. You can use it, and you can also collect the cans. When you collect the cans, you need to stack up on cans as well. Let me maybe bring my camera a little bit closer so you guys can see a little bit better, like this. Sorry about my camera and all that. Okay, so the key thing is to collect as many items as possible. When you collect the items, you use these items to craft them, because remember, you cannot approach the enemy. It will not gonna work. The best way to deal with the enemy is by using the Molotov cocktail and explosive can. Now if you do have a very powerful rifle or the machine gun, then you can use that. You can use a submachine gun, okay, but you do not want to approach the enemy up close. Okay, this is the mistake that I made with this game, because I thought that this is kind of like Metal Gear, where you can approach the enemy and you can choke him down, bring him down. That's not the case here. You can't do that on this game. What you basically have to do is you have to strategize, okay? And I'm making this video for those of you who already purchased the game, so I want to give you some tips on how to play it. You have to strategize. You have to conserve all your items and use your items accordingly, okay? You can't rush through this game. You have to collect all your items. See, right now I got a Molotov cocktail. I'm good to go here. I'll use all two of them. I got explosive can. I got two of them. I'm going to use them because I already craft them. I got RC explosive can. I'll use two of them. I'll use two of them more. So I'm pretty much all set to go here. How do you go to crafting? Well, it's very simple. You press the touchpad. You clicked on a touchpad, and then you scroll down here where there's a crafting icon of the hammer and the wrench. And from there is where you can craft all your stuff, which is right over here. You can also use a barbed wire. You can craft a barbed wire to set up a trap. To set up a trap for the enemy. If the enemy is coming this way, you can set up a barbed wire trap, or you can set up a wire trap. You can set up a smoke wire trap. You can even set up a inflammatory, incendiary wire trap as well. So main purpose of this video is for me to tell you that I had misconceptions. I was basically hoping that this will be like a Metal Gear, where you can go ahead and approach the enemy, take them down, do CQC, close quarters. You can do CQC here. There's no CQC, close quarters combat here. This is basically a strategy. You're just trying to survive. This is not about you going in gung-ho, gun blazing. It's not that type of a game. Okay, and I have did a little research. I have looked into this game. This game can be enjoyable, but you gotta use a lot of strategy. And that's something that I didn't realize when I was doing a live stream. I was like, well, wait a minute, you know, this doesn't make any sense. Why are they not letting you bring the person down, choke him, get the enemy down? But now I realize that this game has to do a lot with strategy. You have to strategize. You have to spend a lot of time crafting. You have to craft as much as possible here. And you have to be prepared when you go to the next mission. It is almost like Metro Exodus. Remember, like in Metro Exodus, you always have to prepare. You have to craft. You have to get your weapons going. Same thing with State of Decay. You have to craft. You have to get ready. So it's more of like a survival game. It's a survival adventure story game with some stealth to it, but still, the game has issues. The game has problems. The game, the mechanics and the aiming, the movement of the character. There's a lot of stuff here that's done wrong. I'm not saying you should go ahead and purchase this game. I'm simply making this video for those of you who already have the game and you're stuck with it. It is what it is. So I'm trying to kind of ease the pain. I'm trying to help you. So I'm going to go to this one level here, and I'm going to show you how to finish this level, how to go to the next one with all of these crafting elements that I have. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and collect some more stuff. I don't need this because I already collected this, but I'll take it. Why not? It's good to stack up on all of this. These sensors are like a radar. They'll let you know where the enemy is. All right.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
All right, so here's what you got to do here. Now, the mistake you would make is to approach the enemy, just start shooting them. That will not work. What you want to do is you want to turn off the light. You want to go ahead and equip your Molotov bottle. How do you do that? You press the right button right here, and then you select your Molotov. You go on the right. You can select any of these items here, okay? So you just press the right directional button and you can do that. Turn off the light because you don't want to be spotted. So what we're going to do now is, hold on.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use my Molotov can, and I got 5 of them.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
And I'm going to drop it. I'm going to go ahead and drop it on the enemy right over here. And then move away.
Caution.
Let them burn. Just let it there. Do the same thing with the other one. Let them burn.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
And do the same thing again. Drop it. And let them burn. And at this point, I can really just run here. And I'm good to go. I can get to the next point. Get the empty can, collect it. And then make my way to the surface right here. Let's go. So, what have we learned here? We learned that on this game you have to strategize. You have to really spend a lot of time strategizing. You can't rush through this game, okay? Sorry about my camera, it's kind of out of focus. I apologize about that. You can't rush through this game. You really have to spend a lot of time collecting. It's really important that you collect, okay? Remember, this is not Metal Gear. This is not what I was hoping to be. It's a different type of a game. It's a game where you have to strategize. It's a game where you have to collect the items. You have to craft the items. It's kind of like a Metro Exodus. Remember in the Metro Exodus, you have to craft all your weapons. You have to stack up on things, on the filters, and med kit, on all that stuff. You have to stack up. You have to be prepared before you move on to your next mission. So it's the same scenario here. It's the same thing here. When I was doing the live stream, I didn't know what I was going to expect. I was expecting, stealth, Metal Gear kind of a mission, but I didn't know that it was like this. So I just want to point this out, and this is why I'm making this video for those of you who already purchased the game, so that way you understand this is how you play this game. It's a different type of a game, different type of a style, okay? But would I recommend it? No. For 60 bucks, I still can recommend this for 60 bucks. There's so much missing here, definitely not worth 60 bucks, There's just no way that I can recommend this for 60 bucks. It's just not going to happen. All right, so you go talk to this dude right here. Now, one thing that I don't like about this game is you can talk to individuals when you are in a combat. Like, you have to wait till the combat's over while they're searching for you and all that. But anyway, it is what it is.
Hey, old man.
Mikhail, you've got some nerve addressing a superior officer like that. What happened to the others?
How should I know? What the hell is going on? Everyone said it wouldn't come to war.
I never took you for naive. We're soldiers, Mikhail. Why else would we be here?
Stand up. We're getting out of here right now. They're picking off the survivors.
Listen to me, Mikhail. There are only two things you're responsible for: surviving and saving the civilians.
You can't be serious. I only enlisted so I could pilot a Wanzer.
It's up to you to decide whether you'll do it or not.
I'll have to do it. All right, Colonel, I'll do it.
All right. Remember what you said. This is your decision.
Mikhail, I am detecting enemy troops nearby. They are coming this way.
My neck. His legs won't move. His arms still frozen. You gonna take that risk?
All right, I'll take the risk. Let's go.
This is about as boring as you.
Full status check. Legs are badly damaged and unable to function.
What about the weapons? Tell me how to use those things.
Shoulder weapons returning an error. Only the right-hand weapon is functioning.
All right, so as you can see, you can control a Mac. There's many different things you can do in this game. It does have multiple choices where you can choose how you make your decisions. It's kind of like The Witcher, you know, you make your own decisions on what happens to the story, what happens to the character. You do have multiple choices, and you have to act very quickly on how you answer those questions. It's kind of like Dragon Age and Mass Effect, and David Cage's scenarios type of games. All right, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna pause it right here. I don't want to spoil this game too much. So remember, the way you play this game is you have to strategize. You have to collect on your items. You have to stack up and craft as much as you can. You can't rush through it. You have to play it smart. Maybe I can do a live stream of this. Maybe I can squeeze a little bit of this game on Saturday after I do Devil May Cry. Maybe I can do both Devil May Cry and this and squeeze in between. Do both this and Devil May Cry. Kind of to give you some ideas on how to play this game. The only reason, like I said, I'm making this video is to give you some tips on how to play this game. For those of you who already have purchased it, okay? I still don't recommend this game. I'm disappointed. I expected more, especially from someone who worked with Hideo Kojima and stealth games. This has been a disappointment that they chose to go this route and this strategy. But hey, this is a front mission universe. Remember, this is based on Front Mission franchise video game. It's just that the person who worked on Kojima production, it's worked on this game basically. Look, I hope this helps. I'm just trying to help you guys out, give you some tips, some hints on how to play this game properly. So remember, this is a different type of a game. It's not for everyone. You have to stack up on ammo and everything. It's really like Metro Exodus. You gotta stack up on ammo and everything. You have to craft as much as you can. Like I said, I'll do a live stream again of this, and I'm gonna give you some tips and pointers. But anyway, hopefully this video helps. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you soon. Okay, don't forget, Devil May Cry on Friday, and we'll do this also on Friday as well. So Friday and Saturday is going to be very busy with live streams. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it.